What's up, Bearcats? Coming up on Cats News, our first home football game,
the Hope Squad's Hope Tree,
senior cap and gown orders,
the SHS food bag program with an interview with Ms. Crockett,
an update on HOSA, and more. I'm Kenzie.
And I'm Carlos.
And this is Cats News.
Next Tuesday, the 17th, our JV and varsity volleyball team will be playing their first district match versus Melissa here on campus. The first game starts at 5 p.m. Come out and support your Lady Cats.
Tomorrow is our home football game against Frisco Reedy High School, with our kickoff starting at 7 p.m. The spirit theme for the game is Blackout. Wear all black to show off your Bearcat pride.
The Hope Squad has made a Hope Tree in the cafeteria. Their Hope Tree is designed for students to display their hopes that they have for their lives. All SHS students are welcome to get a leaf from the Hope Squad and fill it out describing what gives you hope and place it on the tree.
This week's wellness tip is that stress is natural. Stress can be defined as a state of worry or mental tension caused by a difficult situation. Stress is a natural human reaction that happens to everyone. In fact, your body is designed to experience stress and react to it. When you experience changes or challenges, you have physical and mental responses. That's stress. Stress is a natural human response that prompts us to address challenges and threats in our lives. Everyone experiences stress to some degree, and it's perfectly normal.
Quick reminders for homecoming. Nominations have started. If you need a refresher on the requirements and paying options, scan the QR code on the screen. Again, the deadline for submissions is Tuesday, September 17. The mandatory meeting is the following Thursday, September 19th.
The senior cap and gown order forms will be due on the 20th. Seniors, please fill them out before the deadline to ensure you are all prepared for your graduation. All necessary information is on the graphic displayed on the screen.
Some of you may have seen students receiving food bags on Fridays after school. This is a program that is a part of our Communities in School here on campus. Earlier, I spoke with Ms. Crockett, the coordinator of this program, to find more about the organization Communities in School. Hello, Ms. Crockett. It's nice to meet you today. I have a couple of questions for you today. I have 3 questions which I would like to ask you about the services you provide, everything you may include in the organization you work for. So I have these 3 questions right now. So if we can start off with, what is Communities in Schools all about?
Okay. Thank you for having me, Carlos.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Community in Schools is a program here at Sherman High School that we work as the extra layer support in addition to the alpha counselors. And when I say extra layer support, I want you to understand they go to our academic counselors, but we are also that support that's there for them concerning their academic behavior and attendance. But we also supply social needs. And when I say social needs, that we can do the social supportive guidance. But in addition to that, we also do basic needs. And when I say basic needs, let me explain a little bit. Basic needs deals with if they're needing school supply. Community in Schools is there to help with school supply. It's free of charge, no cost. If they're needing clothing, I have a resource that works with the school that we give them free clothing, and it's just not clothing. We get shoes and undergarments. So our representative would go in and shop personally for that student. All they have to do is supply their size. The second thing is food assistance. There are many homes that are dealing with food shortage, and especially since as the district-wide, 75% of our students are free and reduced lunch. So when it comes to food shortage, that happens quite often, and so we try to help alleviate that somewhat by getting boxes of food for them. And there's families, all they have to do is contact me, and there's sometimes I'm delivering it to their home, And when I deliver to the home, Carlos, it gives me an opportunity to build relationships with family. They know me, they know I'm going to bring it on Friday afternoon, and they're grateful for that because there's a shortage within the home. So those are just basically some of the things, but also we help with medical, dental, and vision. One of the local industries here help with glasses that they allow the student to come in and do an eye exam, glasses, everything free of charge. Everything our program helps with, there's no cost to the student because we're here to help those students to be successful while they're here at Sherman High School.
Okay, well, I guess that kind of goes into my next question because, I mean, everything you've said so far, it seems like you're really supporting the community, the people who really need this stuff. And I guess this is where my next question comes in, which is what motivated you to be a part of this organization and help all these students and everybody who needs this?
My motivation comes from my own personal struggle. I grew up in a family, I come from a family of 15. And so we always had hand-me-downs. We didn't always have the new things. And plus we had food shortage at home. So when I hear these students that are suffering and going through and during these struggles, my heart goes out to them. I'm very empathetic because I've walked a mile in some of these kids' shoes because you might see me today and think, well, she's got it all together. That is untrue. I come from that home where there wasn't everything. My father had a 6th grade education. My mother did graduate from high school. As we were talking earlier, you don't know someone's story. So it gives me the opportunity to work with community and schools and get to know kids' stories and see how I can help them and help them understand that you can overcome those objectives because just because your definition now might seem kind of bleak and life looks bleak, that's not the way it has to be. You have to get connected to the right individuals so that you can get the right tools so you can be successful in life.
Well, I mean, ma'am, from so far, like from everybody at the school, I think, well, for me, if I'm being honest, like I've seen you before around the school, and most of the stuff I do see you doing is on every Friday, or not every Friday, but some Fridays. I do see you hand out, food bags to kids, and I've always just kind of been a bystander. I've always just seen you pass on by, but I had a question about that, and I mean, I realized from the conversation we had earlier, I realized I got to know more of the stuff that you do, in this school especially, for all these students. So I also have a question about the brown bag program that you do every Friday, and all other services that you can provide, like everything to let the people know, the people who are watching us right now, that everything that you do, and just kind of get the word out, so you can, have people give the people that chance to be able to, use the services you provide and everything you've given.
Okay. One of the things about the brown bag, we have this QR code that is being put out, and it's on the closet near the stairs, under the learning stairs, but also by my office and in all the counselor's office. All the student has to do is scan this QR code. But let me tell you what's in the brown bag. The brown bag consists of 2 breakfast items, 2 lunch items, and snacks and bread. And this is just to give them something to sustain them through the weekend, because there are homes that don't have that. And so we want to make sure our students don't leave here on Friday because they're not getting that meal that they get every day here at our school, that they have something to sustain them through the weekend until they get back on Monday. And if there is a problem that just what's in that bag is not enough, there's also a food closet here at the high school. So if that student says, Ms. Crockett, I need a little more, we can give them more food so they can make sure that they have enough to sustain them through the weekend.
All right, ma'am. Well, thank you very much. We're all very grateful for the services you provide, and we're grateful to have you here today. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. If you feel like the Brown Bag program is something you could benefit from, scan this QR code to sign up. Brown bags are limited to the first 100 students who qualify. Or if you want more information about communities in school, contact Ms. Crockett.
The first HOSA meeting will be Thursday, September 19th. If you are interested in joining, you must go to one of the meetings at either 7:50 a.m. or 4 p.m. in room C206. HOSA is for people interested in having a medical profession in the future, so if you plan on wanting that path, it would be smart to join this club.
Monday, the 16th, is a teacher workday, so there will be no school for students. Enjoy your day off.
That's it for this week's edition of Cats News. Make sure you tune in every week for more information and campus news.
Thank you for watching.